I've lost faith and I've been hopeless. I've been high and I've been low, but every lesson's made me stronger. I can do this now for sure, I know. Your fragile sticks and stones could never break my bones. No, these walls could never hold me.
This is just like your van's broken down on the side of the road, and you gotta like gather some friends, a caravan of cars to come pick you up to make it to the next gig. This is exactly what that is, but on a boat.
I'd like to see how long they go, all of them, how long they go a night in a good mood to sleep without wanting to drink or get high.
Think about it. When you're really sad, you drink. When you're really happy, you drink. It's gonna happen. If as long as they stay in a fucking good mood and don't get all wound up.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm worried about is if they get a little too much liquid courage in them, liquid courage.
Whatever's going on right now is super good. Super good.
Well, I hope that can be sustained, because if that carries through the rest of the series, they're all going to be superstars.
Was this maybe the best thing for everybody's mood to have happen?
I mean, to be honest, I did have a moment where I was like, this is good, that's good. I'm glad that it was bummy, but also I could see it was a mix of like happy and like fuck. But for me personally, I was kind of relieved. It was just kind of also now there's a little bit of stress on what next.
I wish that was on.
One cocktail and I'm falling up the steps. This is ridiculous. And no, I'm not that guy.
Believing in this thing is the only way this thing becomes great.
Because there's no way that this many things could go wrong,
But
and people don't give up. Unless they believe in it. It just doesn't.
We have loaded this boat up. I'm pretty sure we got almost all the equipment on here, so we should be ready to go. If we have to, we're gonna get there to Shim Creek and we're gonna play.
We realized that there is a gas shortage, that there is no gas available, which means everybody has to get on the fishing boat, all some 14 of us, or something of the sort, to make it to the show tomorrow. That's a very long boat ride away.
We're gonna put half the people on the RV, the other half are gonna be back here on the boat. We're gonna plan on leaving here at 4 a.m. We're gonna put 2 of the band members back on the boat at 4 a.m. so we have all band members and all sound and all equipment, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna make it to Charleston, and we're gonna get set up, and they're gonna play tomorrow night, and everything's gonna be just fun.
And that's when we played our first show at Shim Creek on the 14th.
ICW trying to get to Georgetown, and then we might poke out the inlet in Georgetown to get to Charleston a little bit quicker. Just got to see what the wind's doing when we get up here.
We're going to make it to Charleston hopefully before 7 so they can play their show, but it's definitely going to be tight.
Everybody showed up on time. Everybody's on here. All the equipment's on here. We're going to be all right.
I've been hurt and I've been broken. I've been weak and I've been strong. I've lost faith and I've been hopeless. I've been high and I've been low, but every lesson's made me stronger. I can do this now for sure, I know. Your fragile sticks and stones could never break my bones, and all these walls could
food issue was really hard for a while. How are we going to feed 20 people every single day, 3 meals a day, on our budget?
That was the first day we met Scott, the chef.
I had a thought in my brain that like there was going to be this beautiful yacht at the dock, and I'm going to be coming down the dock with my bags, and there's going to be like somebody filming my arrival. And when I got there, the boat wasn't even there. I guess it was right after the motor had blown up. So I show up to Shem Creek, and there's not even a boat.
At Shem Creek, when we first met Scott, that was probably one of the highest moments for me on this trip, and I think for a couple other people.
The cast, they all had diet restrictions too, different dietary requirements that made it difficult.
I've got like different dietary restrictions, and and I also like to eat like, pretty healthily.
Yeah, I was just eating bagels and ham and like Raisin Bran or something, you know, which is fine. But and I'm lucky that I don't have, you know, like some serious illnesses, you know, or problems with my immune system, you know.
We told Sarah what we wanted, it'd come back, and then there were a lot of dietary restrictions that weren't fulfilled, like as promised. So, like, I don't eat meat, I'm a pescatarian. I could have cereal. That's what I could have. I can have cereal.
Brandon was really one of the first people I feel like to immediately start, you know, suffering because there wasn't really food that he could, enough food that he could eat that was within his, you know, requirements. Or
yeah, I was super clear in a take it or leave it way that this is what I have going on with my health. These are things that I need. I can't be in certain situations for extended periods of time without becoming, you know, really miserable, and it'll be hard to function. It'll be hard to be a musician if my health is compromised in certain ways. Food is really integral to my ability to function every day. It has to be done in a specific way.
Brennan and April, it was really hard for them, and I struggled to feed them all the time, and it was hard for me to see that they were underfed. Brennan's pants got too big on him at one point. It was really, really hard to be balancing all of the logistics of the show and trying to make sure that everybody has food in their system to get through these long, hot days.
There were definitely some times that I was a little hangry.
It was just massive grocery shopping trips where it was hundreds of dollars every trip we would go, and we would go out to lunches and dinners and breakfasts too, as many cast and crew as we could take, and those they started at like $400 and quickly they were at $700 meals. It just was killing our budget.
Scott coming in just filled all of that, all of those voids and those needs that people in the band, and I feel like and the crew also had.
Scott was a blessing on this entire trip.
The first thing he made, he's so easygoing, and he's a great guy, he's a great chef. He came and he made food that everybody could eat. He made some delicious vegan soup. He made a fish and everything. Everybody was so happy that day, and every day going forward from that was much easier.
All right, guys, we're trying our best up here. This is our first show, so you guys have had the opportunity to see us first.
Actually, that first official show in Shem Creek on the boat was pretty good. It wasn't anything I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be a lot harder than it was.
You can find us on Yacht Stop 2021, all of the docks that we're going to be at, the marinas. We have about 16, 20 of them for this entire journey, and this is number 1. Heck yeah.
I think a lot of people saw like the boat with all of the drums and all the guitars, amps, and just speakers and stuff. It kind of brought people's attention. It was a very curious sight.
Two of us were on the top and 3 of us were on the bottom. And that was kind of weird, having that like couldn't see each other. There's certain cues in music that you have to get from each other to lead into the next part. And we had to see each other because we weren't really well versed with each other yet. We weren't comfortable playing full songs without being cued yet. That part was kind of weird. But overall, it was a good show.
Oh, I missed it.
Everybody stop. Just a minute. When she's trying to get vocals right, stop fiddling around on the guitars. Everyone needs to be quiet so she can get dialed in on the mics.
The bathroom is flowing with black water. It smells like a dead body. Bill is down there in the trenches right now. He said, get out.
Don't. Beth, get out of here.